Okay, speaking now to one of the club's summer signings, Joe Ellul. Joe, obviously been with the club for a few months now. How have you found it?
Yeah, really good. Enjoyed it. Good pre-season. Not a bad start to the season. So yeah, enjoying it.
Of course, Hakan, someone you worked with before at Braintree Town. How did it come about? Did you just get a call from him about coming in here and joining us this season?
Yeah, I was with Hack at Braintree, and then I went to New Zealand, played for a bit. Was still in contact with Hack over the time that I was there, and then obviously I come back signed for Maiden, and I'm still in contact with Hack. And then it comes to the situation of getting a new club, and Hack gave me a call, and then from there it was just like a no-brainer. I wanted to play for Hack, play for Maidstone. It's a massive club, so yeah, it was a no-brainer.
Let's take you back then. Let's go back before Maidenhead then. Obviously, when you go for a player's CV, it's quite rare to see a New Zealand club on the playing CV. How did that come about? Was it?
Yeah.
How did they find you, I suppose?
It's for someone from where I live, is East London. You don't really find that many boys from where I live get the opportunity to go and play in a country like New Zealand. I just got a call from someone that was trying to source players for New Zealand. I thought, why not give it a try while I'm still young enough to go and play football at a decent level, and something I enjoyed, to be honest.
So who are you playing for, and I suppose what's the equivalent league? What standard are we looking at?
I played for Tasman United in National League over there, and that's in the Summer League. And then I played for Miramar Rangers, who are like the dual sort of signed club with Team Wellington, and it's, I would say, Roman Prem, Consaf, so it's that sort of level. So it's not a bad level.
And how do you find it? Because obviously it's not just a playing thing, is it? It's a whole lifestyle change for you. How did you adapt to that?
Yeah, it was difficult. Obviously, I've got a little one. She's obviously back here, so it was hard to be away for so long without seeing her. But I guess the football sort of just helped me get on with what I was doing, kept my mind elsewhere, away from thinking about family and friends.
And looking back at it now, you think it's something you would have regretted not doing had you turned that opportunity down?
Yeah, probably, because it's something that you don't really get an opportunity to do in life. I've travelled to the other side of the world and played football. I've gone and done something that I love, so I don't regret it, but I wouldn't go and do it again.
And did you get to see much of New Zealand, or was the football schedule a bit hectic?
No, you see quite a bit, to be fair, because obviously you fly to all the away games. I was in Nelson, which is where Tasman are, for quite a while. There was a beach literally 2 minutes down the road. I was in Wellington for a few months, and that's a massive place. So I got to see quite a bit of New Zealand.
So if you're used to flying to games, then having Waterlooville last Saturday probably wasn't too bad for you in that respect.
No, that was a light one for me last week. So but then the flying was only 40-minute flights anyway, and it was on the little airplanes with like 36 on it. So that was more scary, to be honest.
And so you come back here, you join up with Maidenhead, and again, when we were looking back and researching when you first joined us, your name was being touted about a lot last season. You felt you had a good year at York Road?
Yeah, I felt like I had a good year. My name was going about a bit, but it's something I don't really listen to. I just sort of get on with what I've got to do and do my job as a player. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it there. I made some good friends. Dev's a great manager. You got P.O. who's a great assistant, and you got Aaron O'Brien, who's a good coach as well. So it was a good place to be at. It was just my time to move on and start a new adventure.
So you're here now, working alongside George Ellul in the centre of defence. How have you found George, first of all?
Brutal. No, he's good as goal. We're on the same page as each other. We're both born winners. We want to win games at any cost, and I think that's going to bring out the best in both of us, and also the younger players that we have around us that we can help.
Okay, between the pair of you, there's an awful lot of experience here, isn't it? Which has got to be good for the younger members of the squad.
Yeah, it is, because we know how to deal with younger players as well as deal with each other. There's a mutual respect there between us that you don't really get that quickly between people, but we've managed to get a good relationship built up between us in such a short space of time. We talk all the time when we're here, and I feel like that will benefit us playing together and benefit others around us, seeing us lead.
Let's take you back to last Saturday then, and you obviously chipped in at the right place at the right time to get that last-minute equaliser. How did you see? How was that moment leading up to that goal for you?
It was quite difficult at the time because it's literally 94th minute. We've just scored to make it 2-1 when we probably should have been a couple of goals to the good, to be honest. And then there was a bit of a confusion with the corner being taken by Justin or Kresh. But then as soon as he took the corner, I could see the ball travelling towards me, and I just thought as long as I get my head around the ball, it was going to go in. And luckily, it hit the back of the net, and we got a point.
Certainly, something we deserved something out of that game, didn't we? Do you think?
In all honesty, we deserved 3 points out of the game, but for the time in the game where we didn't do our job, we conceded 2 goals. So it's only our own fault, and we're to blame for what happens on the pitch. So we had to make it right, and luckily we did.
And obviously, Tuesday, you don't want to dwell on it too much, because obviously you want to focus on tomorrow's game. But just a quick word about that disappointment from your perspective.
Yeah, and another day you probably win that game 8-9-1. It's lack of taking our chances, silly mistakes to give goals away, and then it comes down to penalties, and it then becomes a lottery. On a personal note for me, I should do better, I should score my pen, but that's just for myself, I can't talk on others. Disappointing is an understatement, but we've now got a league game to look forward to and to try and get 3 points.
And clear from the work you've done both yesterday and again today, everyone's obviously disappointed, but put that to the back of the mind now because tomorrow's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't say long gone because it still sits there because you're disappointed naturally, but you can't dwell on it. You have to put it to the back of your mind and focus on what's now important, and that's 3 points against Ellul.